that. Go. You know what? Whatever. Alright. Merry meet everybody. I'm hoping the music is not too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit more, for just in case it is a little too loud. So, I'm gonna wait for some more. If anyone shows up, I'm gonna try to wait to see if people will show up to the live. I'm like 9 minutes late into it. I was trying to get the freaking thing to set up properly. And whatnot. Don't mind the fact that I'm a hot damn mess today. And yeah, I got new glasses because I'm fucking blind. Like, blind as a bat blind. And with my job, I had these, they're really damn good dental and eye vision shit. So I have this new pair of glasses and an eye vision exam for only $8 altogether. It's like 4 for the exam and 4 for the glasses. Okay. Yeah, so you can just see the dust flying around in my room. Hold on, I'm trying to clean these. They got dust on them. Trying to give my room a good old ass dusting, because I can literally see dust particles flying everywhere in my room. Because this time I actually decided to use natural lighting instead of trying to use I had a nice camera thing, but my cats decided to knock it over, break it, and rip and destroy the cords, along with my tripod. I love my kitties, but they're evil. Okay, so before I do like updates on the channel, I'm waiting, like I said, I'm waiting for more people to show up. Just wanted to give an update on life in general. I don't know if I mentioned it in like my last live like hangout video, but my kitty cat Bellatrix had babies. She had technically 5, was it 5? Yeah, she had 5. One did not make it, unfortunately, which happens sometimes with litters. Not every one of them makes it. Poor thing. And then gave 1 to Draco and my friend Kyle. Try to fix that there. So they have 1. We kept the other 3. So I now have in total 6 cats. Excuse me. So yeah, now I have 6 cats. Imhotep, Amun-Ra, Bellatrix, Helios, Medusa, and Lucifer. Lucifer, his personality definitely matches the name. Where's my lighting? Oh, there it is. I just literally had it in my hand. Damn, I'm like queen of losing shit, bro. I will literally lose something. I will have it in my hand, it's gone within 2 seconds. I don't know about anybody else, and don't worry, everybody, because I know a while ago someone had concern about me smoking around my cats, which you're right, I shouldn't be doing that. They're not in the room. Anytime I smoke cigarettes or burn incense in here, I make sure they're in the other room, and I have my window open at all times when I do, so that they're not inhaling the smoke. So I always separate them from the incense and cigarette smoke. Or if we do burn incense in the rest of the apartment, we make sure we have the balcony door open and a fan going so it's like ventilated. I'm just waiting to see if anyone else is going to join. Okay, so like, that's the thing, like, the main reason why I was gonna say this too, that I don't do as many videos. One, like I said, I don't feel inspired to do so. Two, I get nervous more than ever when it comes to, like, going on camera or just even talking to people in general anymore. I get extreme anxiety, so I'm trying to overcome that. And I did have quite a few shitty fucking comments in a lot of my older videos, especially my herb videos, people who think they know more than me. I had one dude I remember was commenting on my Dragon's Blood video, constantly fucking attacking me on that video, saying that I'm a crackhead or I'm a loser, dumbass, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, what? What? I even had one chick straight up look at my video and say, this dude's a mess, I can't stand him. Then go watch somewhere else. The fuck? Like, seriously, go fuck off. I used to not respond to, like, shitty comments. I used to be like, eh. Now I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out every damn time. I'm gonna tell you to go fuck yourself. Fuck off. And then when I did one live tarot reading, I did not like the energy that was in that live session. There was like some nasty ass people in there. Like their energy was draining me. I would get nervous doing live video too, and I'm also YouTube. Oh, thank you. What did I do? Okay, I actually pressed something. That I'm like an old person sometimes when it comes to blogging and shit. Still, I'm like, huh? How do I do that shit? But thank you. But yeah, basically, my anxiety kicks my ass a lot. I'm starting to fight over it. As you can see, I'm stuttering my words still. And another updates. I get nervous talking about it. I don't know why. Recently, in the past few months, I actually found out that, like, thinking of this, like, it explains a lot about myself. I am autistic. I have ASD. Yeah, autistic spectrum disorder. I have autism, which explains a lot. So even now I'm like still getting nervous again because it makes a lot of sense with a lot of the shit I do. Just I don't know why even saying that made me nervous, but yeah, I'm autistic. Two of my younger brothers are also autistic, so don't know why it just felt kind of good to say that finally. Like, as you notice, I will pause a lot. I will lose train of thoughts. Get nervous as hell when I'm speaking. I'm always constantly moving my hands or like adjusting shit because I'm always fucking nervous all the damn time. Slowly working on that. But anyway, I'm only seeing one person on here, so I'm gonna continue. It would have been 9 minutes, damn. With what I was gonna say about the channel. So with the channel, for a while I left. Again, I disappear, I dip. I make a video and then just disappear because of my anxiety. My anxiety, stress levels, depression episodes, etc. But I am going to be trying to get back into making more videos for the channel. I'm going to try every once or twice a week on my days off from work. I'm not doing videos on my days of work. No, I'm too fucking tired to do so afterwards. Because it's stressful as fuck. And I'm tired after working and being around God knows how many people on a fucking daily basis. It's extremely exhausting for me. The one videos I'm definitely going to be doing are redoing all the Urban Crystal videos. Because I've been doing more research and I've learned a lot more. And it's more because too my path changed, so I want to change a lot of my videos and redo a lot of them, or any of the ones I didn't like the way they turned out or anything like that. So yeah, Crystal and Herb videos are coming back to the channel. Pretty soon another altar tour, a tour of my other deities' altars. We'll be talking about my other interests in the craft that I've been exploring. And even besides the craft, I will be sharing my other interests, like my video game interests, stuff like that. I want to kind of show more of who I am besides just being a witch. You know, this is the witchcraft channel, but the one thing, huge thing, just got this, I am a huge Pokemon fan. I am a fucking Pokemon nerd. And this one right here is Gengar. This is my favorite Pokemon of all times. This is my babies. I even have, you can barely see it because of the light, but I have them tattooed on my arm because the ghost type Pokemon are my favorite types, of course. Spooky bitch like me. My little Gengar, I'm just gonna place him over here. So that's music-wise, I of course like goth music, goth bands, metal music. I listen to pop music. Like right now, top artists I'm listening to at the moment, of course, Melanie Martinez. Her newest album, Portals, which I have playing in the background. I'm hoping it's not too loud. Ashnikko, Ava Max. Who else? No, pretty much those are the three that I have on rotate right now because they all released. Ashnikko's coming out with her debut album. Melanie released her third album. Ava Max released her second album. So those albums have been on repeats for the past few weeks for me. What else? I'm not sure. Oh, that's sweet, cute. That's cute of you. I love Pikachu too. Well, more Raichu than Pikachu, but yeah, I'll show more of my other interests besides the crafts. Like I said, Pokemon's one of them. Literally been playing. I've had a few days off of work, and I have been just playing nonstop playing Pokemon shiny hunting, which anybody who's not in the know in the Pokemon world, gaming, whatever, shiny hunting is looking for different color variant of the Pokemon, and it's fucking. It can be hard and extremely time consuming, but it's worth it. Except for the shiny Gengar, it's not a difference. Not that big of a difference. Yeah, that's my baby. I might even like show some videos of me doing online battles because I've been doing competitive battling and stuff like that. But what else am I interested in? My brain just froze. Into, of course, reading books, stuff like that. I'm into some anime. I'm not a huge anime fan, but I like some animes. One that I've recently, as of the last year or two, got into like heavily is Attack on Titan, which I'm waiting for the final parts to be an English dub because my brain won't. I try to watch it with subtitles. I can't, because my brain won't focus on the show. It will keep watching the subtitles. So I can't watch the the subbed version. I can't watch. I have to watch the English dub. Yeah, Attack on Titan, Inuyasha, Fooly Cooly, Naruto, Yu Yu Hakusho, of course the Pokemon anime, stuff like that. Trying to branch out into different types of anime, but a lot of the ones I watch, I cannot stand the main character. Like, I got trashed by my friend, and I'm probably gonna get trashed on here when I say this. I'm not a fan of Sailor Moon. I found Sailor Moon to be completely boring, and I don't like the main character. I found her absolutely irritating. So, oh, and Yokai Watch is another one I like to watch. Other interests, I of course have a huge interest in, like, death. What I mean by that is, like, the process of what morticians do, a medical examiner, cemetery care, stuff like that. I've always researched all that, not only because I'm a devotee of Hades and Hecate, but because I've always had an interest in death and how things work after death. I did, when I was in college, was going for culinary, but I was wanting to change my degree, because that's what I wanted to do before I went to college, to go to school to become a medical examiner, but school is just not for me. Either a medical examiner or a mortician. But like I said, schooling is not for me. I fucking hate school. Shit's boring as fuck, bro. Sorry. It's like I'm like thirstier than hell. It's hot as fucking here. But yeah, like I said, so the channel, I will be resuming everything. I'll be making videos, try to make videos regularly. What I want to do, I've been wanting to do this like forever, was like collaborate with other witches on here, like have, what would you want to call it? Like live Q&A with another witchy YouTuber, etc. To meet other witches and see other witches' like perspective and viewpoints on different aspects of the craft. All that fun stuff. And where are my cigarettes? I know I trashed that app like hard, but I wanted to try to make videos on TikTok again. You have some good apples in there. It's not all 70% of it's a mess, but there's a rare 30% that are decently amazing witches. I'm just trying to wait to see if anybody else comes on. So, besides the two, what did everybody do for the new moon or the dark moon last night? I of course did little mini offerings and stuff like that. Made some shit. Just made a new batch of my Hecate oil that I'm making. Altar. Oh, thank you, Dark Magician. Sorry, I'm trying to read it. It's like my phone's a little farther away by my window. Thank you. I'm glad that my altar videos inspired you when you were starting. How long have you been practicing now? I think I've been practicing for, actually, as of this month, actually. My anniversary came up on April 15th. I've been practicing witch now for 14 years. Goddess, that makes me feel old. As of today, it's Taurus season. Sun moved into Taurus. My birthday is coming up next month. I'll be turning 30. Fuck, that makes me feel old. Makes me feel old as fuck. Oh my lord. Oh my goddess, I'm turning 30. Coming to that realization, I'm like, shit. I just went through my first Saturn return, which I'll have to say, it didn't fuck me up as much as I thought it was going to. A lot of people, when they have their Saturn return, it fucks them up a lot. It didn't really. Happy early birthday. I'm having third. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Years. That's good. Yeah, turning 30 sucks. I like look at it. I'm like, fuck. I feel a lot older than 30 though, especially working every damn day. My body is like, fuck this. Every damn day, my body is sore. My back is like, no, I'm done. Like every fucking day at work, I swear to the gods, my back just randomly gives out. It's like, I'm done, I quit. But that's good that you've been practicing for years now. Especially to, there's a couple topics I'm going to be touching on the channel now. I'm going to be sharing things with baneful magic and stuff like that. As I practice that now. As of the past few years, I've been practicing more baneful magic and studying more into baneful magic. That's not to say I'm not going around throwing hexes and curses at people who get on my nerves and stuff like that. No, I'm mature and smart about my hexing. Most of the hexing that I do is for friends and other family members who need help with shit. Or if I have people who keep constantly coming after me, attacking me. Which, okay, so the record's done playing. With, me being on Witch Talk, I only made, like... Yeah, what else you gotta say? That's just Bellatrix. Can't come in here, babies. I was smoking a cigarette. I know. That's my baby Bellatrix, I think. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. For some reason, it disconnected from my Wi-Fi for a couple seconds. I don't know what the hell that was about. Oh, fucking Mercury retrograde coming soon. That's probably what that is. But, so, yeah, that's... If you hear meowing, that's just Bellatrix and Helios trying to get in my room. Like I said, they're clingy face huggers. They always want attention, like, at all times. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Witch Talk. My first video on there, I was already in drama already, arguing with somebody else because a lot of people on that app are way too fucking comfortable with disrespecting deities and gods. There was this one person who was just trashing Anubis, calling Anubis a dog bitch and all this other shit. So I told her that, hey, that's disrespectful as fuck. You shouldn't be doing that. We went back and forth, and then her little lap dogs and followers were coming after me, including little children. Then they tried to hex, some of them tried to hex me, which failed fucking miserably, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And I'm not stupid enough to go online without some form of protection on me. Stupid children. So, it got me more interested into practicing baneful magic, protecting myself more. And I no longer, years ago, like I said, I left Wicca because I don't believe in the law of three. I don't believe in the threefold law anymore. After a lot of the shit that I've experienced and a lot of like contemplation and change shit, the law of three don't make sense to me. Because if the law of three existed, a lot of good people wouldn't be having bad shit happen to them, and a lot of bad people would be getting fucked up, but they don't. They get away with shit all the time. So it's crock of shit to me. If someone practices that, that's what you believe in, that's fine. For me, it just doesn't exist. And I've done hexing before. I don't have anything come back to me because I know what I'm doing and it's justified. Um, it's mainly with hexing, you just have to know what you're doing. Because if you don't know what you're doing, it will bite you in the ass. Excuse me, sorry. So there's that, and then back to like the shitty comments I got on here. There were a few times, like I said, I had some people calling me an idiot, a moron. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a hot fucking mess. Those people can politely go fuck themselves. That's what I'm saying from now on. Like, I was sitting there just quiet, not arguing with them anymore, like, or not arguing at all. But now I will tell you to go fuck yourself. I will politely tell you fuck off if you say something negative to me. I 100% believe I will treat you how you treat me. Is it immature? Not really. Just I don't put up with disrespect. I'm not gonna be disrespected anymore. I will not put up with people's bullshit. Especially, oh my goddess, the one live tarot reading I did and a couple other lives that I did. There were Christians coming onto the channel and Republicans. Like, fuck my life. Why? Like, randomly, some people were texting, I'm going to go to hell, messaging that, or angels of God are going to punish me, what the fuck ever. Fuck off with that shit. I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry. I don't care. And then with me discussing my non-binary identity, I had people coming on here telling me that that's disgusting, it's wrong, it's against God, blah, blah, fuck off. That is another thing too. I am non-binary. I go by they, them. Those are my pronouns. I've always, for years when I was younger, I always struggled with my gender identity. I did think I was trans when I was like 18. I remember anyone remembers on here. I came out as trans on my channel. Did more self-discovery. I'm not trans. I like non-binary, kind of gender fluid. I kind of feel like I'm both genders mixed into one. If that makes any sense. But then I also don't fit in the gender spectrum, so hence non-binary. And then speaking of the... It's down to one person. Before I get into the issue I was going to talk about, two, I've also had people come onto this channel and tell me that I'm very vulgar, I'm inappropriate. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. My child isn't my child. My channel's not child appropriate. It's not made for kids. I cuss a lot. I'm very vulgar. I don't keep my mouth shut about stuff. So I will say if that offends you, you're probably not gonna like my channel because I do cuss like a fucking sailor. Anyway, on to the current state of this shitty country. Right now, there are a lot of laws being passed against trans people, against drag queens. Can't remember what state it was, but they're trying to reenact Jim Crow laws again. Like, what? Excuse me. The state of this country is making me gross and extremely embarrassed to be an American because of this bullshit that the far-right Republican Party, and not all, but the huge majority of Christianity is constantly forcing their bullshit into the government. I think it was Florida. I can't remember exactly which state it was, but they're banning drag. You're not allowed to do drag performances in public, or be seen as androgynous, like a male wearing a female clothing. Or if you're perceived as dressing as the opposite gender, you can be charged with sexual misconduct, etc., and be trialed as a sexual predator. Now, the one thing that I've always said and I'll always say, I will 100% always defend and try not to get too emotional about it because it pisses me off to no end and it hurts that this shit keeps happening in our country. We're going like fucking 300 sets backwards. I will always defend my trans brothers and sisters and my NBs, which means non-binaries. I always will, because I don't understand why humans feel the fucking need to take their rights away, just diminish them as a human being, and it's fucking disgusting. Like, the last few years have been a shit show in this country. Like, literally, we're just seeing the bullshit unfold more and more. We're seeing the Republicans constantly. I'm sorry if you are a Republican on here, but majority of Republicans constantly want to pass laws against the LGBTQIA plus community. And then there was the Black Lives Matter movement. Republicans showed their true colors during that. Trying to justify police brutality or deny it altogether, which it happens. It does. Unfortunately, if you are an African American, you are more likely to get killed by a fucking cop, which shouldn't be happening, or profiled by a cop. It's just disgusting. This country is truly disgusting. I would love to get the money to get the fuck out of here. I hate this country. And I hate when the Republicans and conservatives, oh, this is the best country on the planet. You have so many freedoms. Yeah, okay. Keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself that. Or that they're not trying to eradicate people. Yes, they are. There's a piece of hair on my glasses. So that too, you will also be hearing me on this channel. I wasn't going to try to use it as a activism platform, but I'm going to start doing that. On my channel, I will be discussing a lot of political bullshit, equal rights stuff and stuff like that. All that stuff. Like bringing up social issues that are going on, where to donate to help certain causes, etc. I will do my best part that I can in everything. As soon as I looked at the clock, it's 3:33. Of course. Okay, so now I'm going to move away from that topic because it's going to keep me pissed off because it... Because it pisses me the fuck off. It really fucking does. Thank you, thank you. Indeed. One more thing. Oh my goddess. It's mostly going on TikTok, not WitchTok, just TikTok in general, is the cis debate thing. It's a lot of cisgendered, mostly straight, mostly white woman attacking trans people, invalidating them, misgendering them, telling them they're not real women, they're never going to be a woman, all because the term cisgendered. The term cisgendered, for some reason, seems to offend people so fucking hard. Cisgender just means you are not trans. That's all it means. It's not a pronoun, it's not anything like that. It's a descriptor. It's to describe that you are not a trans woman. I can't tell you how many times I see on TikTok, even on Facebook. They go like, I'm not a cisgendered woman. Hear me roar. I'm a woman. What? And then they go into the bullshit that we non-binaries and trans don't respect women. We 100% respect women. We're not trying to eradicate or erase out women. Women are the reason why we have what we have. Women are the reason why we are here. What trans people and non-binary people are trying to say is that we're here, we exist too. Because they go, well, I'm not transphobic, but you're not a real woman. You'll never be. You just pretend and dress up. You're insulting us. This is a blackface of womanhood. I'm like, what the fuck? No, we're not going to compare those two. Especially with Dylan Mulvaney. I love her, by the way. They fucking lost their shit when Bud Light decided to sponsor Dylan Mulvaney, which all of these conservatives and rough, tough men decided to start destroying Bud Light cans and flipping the fuck out because they put her face on a can personalized for her. Yeah, but these people are not transphobic or don't hate trans people in any way, shape, or form. Totally. They flip their fucking lid when they get it. Oh my goddess. Because they think that a trans woman's getting a sponsorship, it's a racing woman. Like, no, let them shine too. The fuck? Like, I personally, I really don't care if I get hate for this. I don't care if I get canceled or whatever. Don't care about the feelings of cisgendered people on LGBTQIA topics. I don't. Because a lot of them pretend to be allies, but then they show their true colors the minute we call them cisgendered. They flip their shit. Or one person in the trans community says something wrong, we all must be destroyed. We're all shit. Like, what the fuck? No, that's not how it works. And then how Republicans are now, because unfortunately there was a shooting not too long ago. I forgot what state it was. It was a trans person who shot up, I think it was a church or a school. It was a church. And now they're going to use that as a target to even go after trans people even more. But never mind the fucking thousands of cisgendered white men who shot up churches and schools all the time. Nobody cried and whined about wanting to ban guns then, but now all of a sudden they want to ban guns specifically from trans people. Be for real. Be for fucking real. Like, what the fuck? Because almost every damn week, especially in the last few years alone, there were so many damn school shootings, unfortunately, in this country. And the very first thing that Republicans or conservatives worry about are not the death of the children. First thing that comes out of their mouth, like, oh my God, they're going to take our guns. Your priorities are fucked up. Your priorities are fucked up. I 100% believe in stricter gun laws. Is it going to completely erase all the gun problems? No, but it's going to diminish it. Because, of course, they're still going to buy this shit in black markets and find ways to get it, but it makes it harder. Because now in this country, it doesn't take that much. You can just easily get your hands on a gun. They should require more mental background checks. They should require more serious processes to get your hands on a gun. I have never in my life, I have never shot a gun, and I'm good. But with the way things are in this fucking country, with how they are attacking trans and gay people, I might buy me one to protect myself. I'll be damned of some redneck, hillbilly, inbred, red twat, homophobe comes after me. Like, fuck. Okay, but anyway, I'll make a video discussing those topics later on. I'm already on like 40 minutes. Fuck my life, I forgot what else I was going to talk about. Oh, yeah. Okay, so back on topic. I am non-binary, so I ask that everybody on my channel, my pronouns are they, them. I don't mind she or her pronouns, but I don't prefer them. I just do not want to be called he or him. For some reason, those pronouns, I don't know what it is. I don't feel comfortable being called he or called him. I don't like it. It makes me extremely uncomfortable. I cannot tell you how hard it is to get people at work to acknowledge my pronouns because there are so many people who don't want to say my pronouns. They'll keep saying him or he. They won't say they or them. And people who say that they and them sounds illiterate. It's been used in English since the 16th, 17th century, I think it was, to describe someone if you don't know their gender. So, they, them. It's not complicated. Like, what do you say when you don't know someone's gender? You're talking about a person like the mailman, they, or the mail person, they drop the package off. You don't know their gender. So you say they. As a general rule of thumb, if I don't know someone's gender pronouns, I would just say they or them as a general descriptor until I know their pronouns, or I'll ask. You'll have like a rare few customers at my job who will actually ask me what my pronouns are, which I appreciate. And it makes me like want to cry when they do. I'm like, oh my god, thank you. I will do like an in-depth video describing non-binary identities, stuff like that. And your gender identity doesn't have to, your sexual orientation doesn't mix with your gender. Like, for example, I am non-binary, but I'm gay. I'm homosexual. Homosexual, more, what is the term called? Uranic, I think is the correct term. I hope I'm saying it right. Uranic, it means I'm attracted to male-presenting individuals. Trans men, I'm attracted to male energy sexually. Or I'll even date other non-binary people, etc. They have more of a masculine flair to them, if that makes any sense. Because I'm attracted to male energy. Sometimes. Even then, no. It's like, I like their, you know, but I don't like sometimes I just don't like men. They disappoint me. Speaking of men, my dating life is non-existent. I don't have one. Because like I said, I've gone on several dates over the years. It never goes any further than like the 1 or 2 dates, and it just cuts off. They either stop talking to me or lose interest quickly, or I lose interest quickly, and I don't want to associate with them because I don't like small talk when I'm trying to date somebody. If there's no common ground, there's no common interest, it's not going nowhere else. I'm sorry, I can't date another person who doesn't have at least a few of the similar interests that I have, because we're going to be in a boring relationship. There's going to be nothing to talk about. Especially when it comes to like spirituality, I want to talk about with like occult, death, reincarnation, alien conspiracy theories, all types of crazy shit. And if they don't want to talk about that, then it's going to be a boring ass relationship for me. Especially one dude I went on a date with, oh my goddess, all he ever talked about was fucking sports. I'm like, this is not going to work for me, boo. I don't like sports. I hate sports. I think it's absolutely fucking stupid. I tried sports when I was a kid. I hated it. I tried baseball. Fuck this shit. I tried football. It's all boring as hell. Boring, boring, boring. And even in school, for me, if something does not catch my interest, I won't pay attention. I will zone the fuck out. I have to have interest in it, or my brain just shuts the fuck off. So that's why I'm like, in my dating life, it's non-existent. I haven't fooled around with anybody for over 1.5 years now, because I just don't want to. A lot of the people that I've met just bleh. Just bleh. And I know my self-worth, and I know, I'm not trying to sound like a conceited, stuck-up bitch. That's what it sounds like. But I know my worth, and I know what I want, and I'm not going to settle for anything less. The last few relationships was with years ago. That was with Cyrus. That was a hot goddamn mess of back and forth bullshittery. Um, he was a piece of crap. I don't care if he sees this. He no longer lives with us. He's garbage. A manipulative, narcissistic piece of shit. So, fuck off. Then after him, I did date one guy. He was in a polyamorous open relationship with his wife, which I was cool with. I didn't mind it. The only issue I had was the more that I was with him, the more I realized he's a misogynistic piece of shit. He would treat his wife like crap in front of me, and I would snap at him. I'm like, who? I was like, huh, why are you talking to her like that? Don't talk to her like that, bro. And then him and his wife were hanging out. We got drunk, whatever, was at a bar. When he was puking because he drank so much, she told me he hit her. Told me he hit her a couple times, dragged her ass out of the car the other day. I'm like, I looked at her, I was like, honey, you need to leave. You need to ditch his motherfucking ass, because I know I'm about to. He's not going to beat me next. Which, update, she did. He's in jail. I don't know exactly what for. The details were not described to me. But he's in prison. She has a newer boyfriend, and they have a kid already. So, good for her. Fuck that piece of shit. Because that's another thing, too. A lot of the dudes that I do meet turn out to be misogynistic pigs. They don't respect women. They treat them like shit, or they disrespect them all the time. And I'm like, I'm not like that. I always have and always will respect women. Like it's a surprising a lot of gay men that I meet that still think they're better than women, that men are the superior gender, or men are better. Blech. Fucking gross, bro. It's disgusting. Ugh. Or even in the gay community, there's so much transphobia. There's so much hatred towards femininity in general. Like, I sometimes present feminine. I've had a lot of men. A while ago, I was a little bit of a, how to put it, hoe. I was a hoe. Good to see you. Hi. Good to see you too. Well, I can't see. You know what I mean. I fooled around a lot in the past. And when I did develop interest or feelings for certain men, they would tell me and look at me like, you're good enough to fuck, but you are too feminine for me to date. I was like, wow, okay, thank you so much. Yes, exactly. This is a hell of a lot about their character. I was just like, oh, thank you so much for basically using me as a sex toy. Even besides me being feminine, I am goth. I'm weird. I'm spooky and creepy sometimes. When I first meet a dude on a date or whatever the hell is happening, I straight up tell them, hey, I'm a witch. I practice witchcraft. I'm a goth. I'm into creepy shit. I'm just letting you know that ahead of time, like right now. They say, oh, that's cool. They come into my room and see my altar, and they're like, oh, no, peace out. I'm out. You said you were cool. Guess not. And then there are some who fetishize me being a witch, which is also gross. I'm not going to talk about that. My horrible experiences on that one shitty app. It's a gay men app, if you know what I'm talking about. It was, oh God. It was horrid. Normal is boring as fuck. Exactly. Being normal is bleh. And then I tell dudes who are interested in me, I find confidence attractive. I like a person who is confident, to not afraid to be themselves, not afraid to hide who they are. Um, I don't care if someone I'm dating is feminine, wears dresses, or non-binary like me. To me, that's attractive. That's sexy and beautiful to me because they're being authentically themselves. And I do like, I might be attracted to males, but I do like a little bit of femininity to them because, like I said, it shows confidence and all that good stuff. What the hell? Cats are scratching at the door again. Oh Lord, it's almost been an hour. I'm gonna give it about 9 more minutes. I'm gonna cut this because I do have things I gotta get done before the end of the day because I work tomorrow. I gotta do laundry, dishes, etc. All that BS that I don't usually have time to do when I'm at work. 9 hours a day, sometimes 10. And then see, with my live videos, I always go on a huge ass rant and like different topics, which I thank you to everyone who's on my channel, who watches, and who actually enjoys my rambling. I apologize for subjecting you to such random topic changing, but that's just how I am. I will literally be talking about one topic, even with friends, and I jump to 20, 30, 50 different topics and back to the one that we are on. Especially me and my roommate, my bestie, we'd both do that. 2 neurodivergent bitches living in a house. Neurodivergent gay bitches. The fuck was I about to just mention? I was gonna say something. Fuck my life. See, then I lose train of thought. Fuck. No, I seriously was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was now. Fuck my life. Shit, I don't remember now. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Does anybody here have any plans for today? If you know what I mean. It's 420. It's 420. The sun entered Taurus, so I'm definitely gonna be celebrating that later. I got me some Rice Krispie treats and stuff like that later, and some herbs to catch my drift. Oh no, that's what it was. That's what I was wanting to talk about. Does anybody who watches the channel or in this chat, have you ever worked retail or have worked in the food industry? Because let me tell you, I find this extremely funny. I'm celebrating all day. Yes, 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 queen. I was trying not to do that before I came on here because then I would have been gone. I would not have been able to do shit because I'm getting baked later. It's hard to find quality witches in LA, let alone. What? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Because, see, that's a thing, too, with my anxiety. I always think that people don't like me sometimes, or I think I'm annoying. But that's just literally my fucking anxiety speaking. Like, when I go to hang out with people, they actually like hanging out with me. If I hang out with people, I don't go out in public that much. I usually like to just go to work and get the fuck home and roll. Whew, if I can, pack my bowl and go to sleep. No, that's what I was talking about. With retail, the one, like, group of people. Oh, Lord. Damn, you work in medicine? Oh, that. Yes, that's cool. GM at BK. Oh, girl, I pray for you. I fucking pray for you. So I used to work in just as a server and a cook at Denny's. But anyway, like the larger demographic for Happy 420, in retail and food service, the one that is the most difficult group of customers to deal with are boomers. Boomers and white Karen bitches. Let me tell you, every fucking day they will come into whatever job I'm working at. They always have the most disrespectful fucking attitude. They get smart with you. They're impatient. They're ignorant. They don't want to learn shit. I always have them making comments. Yes, by Happy 420, yes. They always make comments about my tattoos, about my stretched ears. They make shitty comments about my nails, my jewelry, even my hair. They always got like some kind of smart ass shit to say. And then they get pissed. They get surprised when I snap back at them. It's like, no. No, Glenda, or whatever your name is, Lauren, whatever the fuck your damn name is. Just because you're old don't mean I won't put you in your fucking place. They are extremely entitled and hateful, and they get pissed when I cuss them back out. I'm like, you are not going to talk to me any way you damn well please. And there was just a piece of cat fur flying around. Just because you're old. Was I raised to respect my elders? Yes, but I was also raised to give respect when it's given. You disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you. If an old person puts their hands on me, I'm beating their ass. I don't care. I will beat the shit out of you. Do not touch me. And that's another thing, too. What is it with the older generation? They don't know personal space. They're always up close to your face. They always touch my shoulder. Or they'll, like, touch my hip. I'm like, can you not touch me, please? I don't know you. I didn't do nothing. Don't fucking touch me, please and thank you. Like, no. Do not touch me. They are always the most entitled, spoiled assholes on the planet, and they say that my generation, am I millennial? Yeah, millennial, and etc. We are the most spoiled generation on the planet, according to them. I'm like, no. No, you got that wrong. That's your generation. That generation is trash. And then you always have the Karens. That no matter what you fucking do, they bitch and whine and bitch and whine. Even if you like give them like free shit or discount, they still bitch and complain. It's like, can you not come in here doing all of that and go away, please? No. Like, I'm already overstimulated every day. Being around a bunch of people gives me anxiety constantly. I don't, no. There are a lot of people besides boomer generation. Some of them are very nice to me. They are very cordial, respectful, understanding of shit. It's rare, but it happens. The ones who I tend to have that are more polite to me are the millennials and was it Gen X? No, Gen Xers are mixed. It's like a mix with them. But they generally tend to be more open about gay people and non-binary and trans identities. Stuff like that. Okay, so I'm about to be ending this because I do have like other things I have to do and I have to, you know what I mean, on top of doing dishes and laundry. Just wanted to say thank you to everyone for taking the time to come on here that did come on here. I'm planning on trying to do more scheduled live sessions so that this can go on more. Try to do a video at least once or twice a week on my days off, which are usually only 2 days a week. This week it's 3. Etc., etc. Oh, I just thought about that. Because I requested today. Today's 420, so there's gonna be a lot of fucking call-offs at my job. Oh well, not my problem. But yeah, thank you so much. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Happy 420. And stay safe out there. This world is fucking crazy. Etc., etc. Love you guys. Bye.